Ooh, hello everybody. It is Saturday here, November the 7th, 2020, and it has been a very interesting, cathartic week. Yes. Sunday was the anniversary of my mother's transition, the first, and throughout this week, throughout this week, that's all I can say is throughout this week, so much catharsis, especially since it's winding down of my time here in Indonesia and making decision about my next. And so I realized that I was at a pivotal point. And that pivot point was moving into a void or going to what I knew and hoping to move on to my next, if that makes any sense. But in reality, what it was is that my 3D mind was rapid. I mean, my 3D mind was kicking my behind during the day, but at night, my subconscious mind was soothing me. And as a matter of fact, it became so intense. I believe it was Wednesday night. It became so intense that my entire body was just tense. I mean, when I say tense, I realized that I was contracting every single muscle in my body. And hello. And so since I was contracting every muscle in my body, when I released that contraction, my muscles just shook. They just shook. And so when I did fall off to sleep somewhere in the wee hours of Thursday morning, that's pretty much what my mode was. And then after that catharsis, my body began purging. I mean, it was purging everything, okay? Not to get too graphic, but it was purging. And it has been like that for the past 72 hours. And I realized the significance of this week also being the week that I landed in my hometown to take care of my mom's final affairs. And that I really hadn't given myself a pass to actually grieve. So you have that pent up grief that I just never given myself the pass to allow to happen, which is a continuous process, because when you lose your parents physically, yes, I am very aware that my mother is with me all the time. I hear her voice, just like with my dad. But something about mommy being here physically that I didn't allow myself to actually register that. I believe that's the reason why I've stayed abroad for as long as I have, because I'm just not ready to step on the shores of the United States without Anne being there. That's my base. And I'm a mother. I have 3 children. And I can only imagine what it's like for them, because my children know, how connected that I was and still am to both of my parents. They used to say all the time how spoiled I was. It was like I think my kids were jealous of my parents and my relationship, because my parents let my children know, we love you, but your mama, that's our baby. Okay. They even brought up about how we could be on the road headed to go visit my dad in Georgia. And he would call me, he'd call my cell and ask me what I wanted to eat while we were there, because my dad knows my favorites. And my kids were like, Papa never asks us about what we want to eat. He always asks you what you want to eat. And I have to be honest, my response was, that's my daddy. You got a daddy. So this week has been a cathartic experience. I'm just now actually gaining back my balance. Had a very good talk with a friend of mine today because she felt, the dreams have been whoa. Okay, and last night's dream was really, let's put it like this. When you begin your spiritual journey and you're doing the work, expect for there to be, I don't want to call it consequences, but the effects. Expect the effects, because you can't hold on to trauma. You can't hold on to toxic energy and not expect there to be an effect, the after effects of that energy being released from your body. Your body has to release that energy. And so that's exactly what my body has been doing for the last 72 hours. And I only know that when the phone call that I had today with my sister friend who let me back up. This part of it is about your tribe finding you. You don't have to go out and seek a tribe. Your tribe will find you. Because I met this sister when I was preparing to go to China and was about to, and really had accepted an offer that I wasn't feeling comfortable with. So another sister who I met her through a sister, a vegan sister in New Jersey, okay? She connected the sister and I in Dubai. The sister in Dubai connected me to the sister in China, okay? And that sister and I clicked. All of us clicked. So you don't have to seek a tribe. You just be the vibrancy of what you aspire. Be who you really are, and your tribe will definitely follow you, find you rather. So I had to put that in there because the uniqueness of it. My tribe, I'm just thankful for my tribe, okay? That's all I can say, because the connection is there. And so around the time that I woke up this morning, I woke up to a message from my sister friend who was in China but is now back home in the States. And the message on Messenger was, "What did you dream last night? And call me." Well, first she said, "What did you dream last night? Write it down, then call me." So I told her I was waking up, getting ready to teach a class, And when we talked, at the time that she told me, she asked me what I dreamt and to write it down and to call her. That's when the dream was at its most intensity. She felt it. Not only did she feel it, but she also had the message for me about the dream. And that was a message that I really, really needed at this time. With there's just being, this is the 7th. I literally have 4 more days here in a country that I've been in for almost 10 months. So I say all that to say that your spiritual journey is an experience. It's not something that we can study. You can't really study. You can't study anybody else's path because your path is unique to you. Like the parents that you were born to. You were born to them for lessons, for the reciprocity of lessons. I know I taught my parents some things as they taught me some things. But even deeper than that, the message is, for me, that I must trust myself. On that note, I'm going to end this live. So you all have a wonderful early Saturday morning, and I'll be checking in soon. Peace. Okay. They done changed the thing on me. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, got it.